side, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Say it. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Spins away from the defense. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Running inside. It's Jackson. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Julian with the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the 1st down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle, and you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles,
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Mensah. Time to take a shot. He's got it down the field. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Saying, here's the pressure. And the quick shuffle pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Forward just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, say it. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Canes. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Well, the QB was trying to throw it to his running back behind the line of scrimmage. He never saw the defender. That was as easy a pick six as that guy is ever going to score.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Sayin to throw. Release to the back. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Maybe a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Smith with the grab over the middle. stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Say it. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm. Bringing the heat. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the ground, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Hurricanes are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they can...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Here's Mensah to throw. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Mensah. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce 1 too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Ohio State calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the 1st half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, 1st drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mensah. Right on the money. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's Mensah to throw. A little release to the back. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Man, you're trying to break the tie. You've got this golden opportunity in the red zone here in the 2nd half, but you've got to hold on to the football, and that's a play that is going to haunt him for a long time to come.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Rodgers. Could not make his way to the corner.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys, he saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets rid of it. Got a man, it's Vaughn. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Using the quick game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but you just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And they're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep...
Touchdown, Hurricanes! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. The Hurricanes back on top.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Rodgers.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you want to do it. Bleed the clock. Get in a position, Jesse, where you kick the field goal and the clock's hit 0.
It just comes down to which plays that you can run in your sleep here. Easy things you can go out and execute to give your kicker the best shot at winning you this game.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Ohio State calls it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It's 3rd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Throw it, say it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
The Cage will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Got a little grass. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeye! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Mensah. He wants a big play here late. That ball is caught. One hand grab. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he muffs it. Can't hang on. Incomplete. Ball game over, and that one will give him nightmares. How much fun